guys, I'm back. Today's video is featuring Lumiere Store, and I have their 26-inch lace front body wave blonde wig. Yes, a blonde. She popping out the blonde 13x4 HD transparent lace. It's already pre-plucked and everything. So I started off by using my shade foundation to touch up the lace itself so it can blend in, that scalp effect, as I am not bleaching the knots. I started off with one layer of glue. So first opening the package, I was like, I hope this doesn't have do a lot of shedding, because nah, we're not for that. But it turned out pretty good. Like, it looks a little bit glossy, like it's plastic or so, but it's not. It's like it holds the curls very well. Like the lace itself, there was no hassle or anything with it. I love it. I think I'm going to, for the second install with this wig, I'm definitely going to try doing it in a different color. I'm going to dye this wig in a different color and see how it turns out, because I'm so loving it. It's so light, easy. It feels so like I'm a blonde. Yeah, there's no hassle. So all my wigs are bigger than my head, so I had to snip off some at the side. Well, we all have to do that when we're putting on our wigs, because these lace, but it turned out pretty good. Like, it matched. I didn't cut off too much or anything. I was just loving it the whole time. Normally if it's too much hair, but it was just the right amount just sitting there, and I'm like, at this point I'm like seeing myself like the blonde. Yes, it's popping out. And I had to be pressing, just make sure that she hold on. Then I used my got to be freezing spray and just put over that and just ban her down for a little minute. As a girly, we have a high forehead that I love. It's my first go-to is to do a side part. That was my goal, but then I'm like, no. And then, as always, every single time I'm doing an install, my little sister always call. As she see me make the side part, she's like, leg of that. She loves side part too much. Like, do a middle part, bust down with a blonde wig. Like, I wanted to surprise them, but then they called me on FaceTime, and then they just ruined the surprise. So after cutting the excess lace, I then resort to the center part. Bust down. You see, my shade foundation, it turned out after I had to get off the excess of the hair because I did too much, but I was just laying her down. Listen, nobody could tell me, say, watch that show, it's X-Man, Storm. I felt like Storm, like the blonde was so giving. And I did this install I had to do the review, but then I did this install because I was going on my trip, and I'm like, why take it off? Just wear it like mini vacation. And listen, you could not tell me anything. Look at that. You could not tell me anything. As usual, burn myself. Like, that's going to happen all the time. But look at that. Isn't she giving? Isn't she giving? Final stages, had to do the baby ears. So I did it because it's the center, that deep scalp thingy. Yes. And then I move those out the way, and I love the hot comb, but we can't agree. Then I use my shade foundation again to just, make it look scalpy, like it's coming out off. Yes, so I had to do that. And then I did a little more plucking because the edges were too much. I want it to be as light as possible. when I tell you that this little curling iron that I got from my local beauty supply store is the best thing, I tell you, it's the best. It does what needs to be done. You know, my mousse, I use mousse, the Got To Be and Gorilla Snot. I tried not to use too much because, as you can see at the top, it looks a little yellow, and I was just brushing her out. You see now there's, you know, yeah, it looks so full. I use my wand and putting some curls. Like, by this time my sister was on the phone to me skinning my teeth, and it was just everything that I imagined it to be. It just turned out like super, and I was like, let me just take out some of the curl, too curly, let me just run the comb through it. But I was in love, fully in love. Like, I was ready. Take me on the trip and photo time. So guys, do go and visit the store. I'll put all the details in my description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.